Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel, Full Moon Rising Tarot. Today we have a pick a card reading for love and romance for single people for the near future. So what you can expect in your near future is the intention of this tarot card reading. The first pile we have here is a rose quartz, and it's number 1. Number 2 is amethyst. And number 3 is a lovely little stone I found in Colorado when I was hiking. Okay, so let's begin with number 1, and let's center ourselves that I can be a clear channel of the messages of higher self and our guides and our angels. And if you want to join me in centering yourself, you can take a moment to put in your mind that the choices are 1, 2, 3, and choose the one that comes to your mind the strongest or comes to your mind first. However you feel intuitively led to choose a number or a stone. So we have rose quartz, amethyst, and let's call this little stone Colorado. Okay, so I'm going to tune in, and you're welcome to join me. Okay, Spirit Guides, let's go on to pile number 1. Okay, those of you that chose pile number 1, we see in the past that you have come to an ending. There was judgment, and there's engagement here. So I'm thinking that you broke it off with someone in the past because you're single now, and it was a serious relationship, but it did come to an end. I feel that in the present, you are thinking a lot about it, caught up in your head with the deception and envy card. I'm thinking that someone in this relationship felt a little bit deceived, or maybe you're wondering if you were deluded. Maybe you were wondering if you imagined it all. Maybe you were wondering why you had your hopes up so high and it didn't work out. You're also wondering in the present if you're going to have a new beginning, if there's a hope for a new beginning. I'm feeling that possibly with the same person. You're thinking about communicating with them with this card here. You're thinking about talking to them about it because you're hoping for possibly a new beginning, or at least a communication to clear the air and to sort things out to help you understand the situation better. I feel like you're a little bit confused by what happened with the breakup, and I feel like you want to talk to this person about it. Just, if nothing else, for the sake of helping yourself understand it better so that you can move on. I feel like in the near future you are going to gain some new awareness. Oh, an epiphany, something that's going to make you understand completely more than just the questions that you have now. You're going to get a very deep understanding of why this relationship broke up. You're going to get like some totally new understandings of how to go forward. You do have the 2 of Wands in your near future. You do have a choice here, and it looks like you have some blockages and maybe some obstacles in your way. But I feel from this energy here that you are very determined to get through it, and you're not going to let anything stop you because of this card here with the stallion. You are determined and motivated to go on. And I'd like to get a card, please, from Spirit. I feel that you have come to terms with a certain amount of what's happened in the past, and you're willing to start again, but you're just kind of wondering how to take this action, how to get going. You have new awareness, so you feel confident in trying again with a new relationship, but you're wondering exactly what it is to help you break free and be free. That's the message I'm getting. You want a new relationship. You want to break free from the past. You want to clear the energy of the past. You want to say goodbye. You want to burn it all down. You want to leave it all behind. You want nothing to do with the past, and you want to get away from it. And I feel like I am getting that you need some advice on how to do this exactly. So let's get a card, please, Spirit. Thank you. Accelerated motion number 8. I feel that you need to just follow your dreams, and they're going to lead you into a new relationship. So let's see what else Spirit has to say here. Fulfillment of wishes. Yes, that's exactly what I was feeling. That if you take some time for inner reflection here to think about what it is that you want, what it is that you need, and focus on that and not anybody else or anything else, and start moving towards your wishes and your dreams, that in that path of doing this, of loving yourself and what makes you happy and focusing on your own dreams and your own desires, that in the process you're going to get your fulfillment of wishes, which is a relationship. You are going to attain a good relationship, and it is in your near future. But the way to get there is to focus on your own hopes and dreams here and start taking action. See with this card here with the horse. You have to start just taking action on what you want. Focus on what you want. Focus on what makes you happy. And here with looking at the past and watching it burn, you're going to have to move away from that energy. Flee from it. I feel like this horse is running from this fire. And it's like, get away as fast as you can from thinking about the past and what could have been, and really focus on what is to be, because in the near future, in doing this, in focusing on what you want and your guiding star and your guiding light in your life, you will have your fulfillment of wishes. And that's what I get for card number 1. I do not see a relationship in your immediate future, but I feel that breaking free from this old energy is your task for now. And then you can check back in a few weeks and we'll see if the energy has shifted. But for now, it's focusing on yourself and getting moved out of your mind and thinking and dwelling on the wrongs that were done to you, and hoping for communication and hoping that this person that broke up with you or left you devastated, hoping that they're going to communicate. To get out of that energy is very important in order for you to have your fulfillment of wishes. I feel intuitively that something very, very beautiful is on its way to you, but this shift needs to occur. So for right now, that's the work you need to do, is just shift your focus off the past that ended and focus on your future and what makes you happy. And in that process, you will be on the way to attaining your fulfillment of wishes with this card here. Thank you, and I'm going to go on to number 2 now. Hello, we're back with pile number 2. Those of you that chose pile number 2, I feel a lot of really positive energy coming from the cards. I see in the past you have Truth, the Magician, and the Moon. And this is the past energy that's been a factor in where you're at now. In the past, in the recent past, you have been focusing on your own truth and creating your own, focusing on it, manifesting your dreams here. Very focused on the truth and what you need, being honest with yourself here, and what exactly it is you want. And with the Moon card, I feel that you are like taking a journey into the unknown with this. You are manifesting. You know your truth, you know what you want, you're manifesting love, but you're not sure at this point how it's going to play out. That's how it's been in the past for you. You've been unclear, but now in the present, you have balance. And the Queen of Cups. And she's in front of the moon too. And then we have wine. So in the present, the past has brought you into the present here with, you have found your balance. You have found a sweet spot in your life with the Queen of Cups. You are loving your life right now. With the wine means family, legacy, good stuff, finesse, refining, age as well, balance. You are enjoying life right now. You're happy with those that are around you. The moon is still in the background, so I see that you still have this dream of wanting a relationship, wanting and not knowing how it's going to come to you. But I feel like you're in a really good place to receive it because you found that balance within yourself, that contentment within yourself, that happiness with just your life. I feel like Spirit is saying that the fact that you're grateful for what you have in your life right now, that you're content with what you have in your life right now, and you're enjoying what you have in your life right now has created this sense of peace and balance and just contentment within you. And it's like whatever will be, will be. And in the past, you were struggling here with the Magician, struggling to manifest, focusing on the truth. And that whole experience in the past has led you to now, which has leveled you up to a point, to a position, I should say, of contentment and happiness and sharing. You're sharing with other people, you're loving other people. And if you're not doing that, that's what you will be doing very soon, because this is the energy that will catapult you into the near future, which is victory, success. Let me get these cards. Victory, success, and the Fool. And then we have the Lighthouse here, which is kind of like lighting the way, which to me resonates with the moon, which is also here lighting the way. So you've had this guiding light all the way through. It's in each area. It's in your past, present, and future, this guiding light. And I feel like that guiding light is the light within you that you've been cultivating and finding balance in. Not looking to the outward things so much, but looking within yourself and seeing and just enjoying the presence, you know, like in the moment. I'm happy where I am right now. I'm happy with whom I'm with right now. I feel like in the near future that you have a 6 here, which is a relationship card, and you have a beginning here. The Fool is, he's just ready to try anything and optimistic, and nothing's going to stop him. And with this Lighthouse here, I feel like there is a little bit of a warning that to be circumspect and to use the knowledge that you've gained in the balance, to carry that balance with you into the future, because there's you're going to be navigating some tricky things on this new journey that you're going on. You're going to be navigating some maybe people wanting your attention and people that are not really that good for you. And there's going to be also people that are good for you. But basically the message here with this Lighthouse, and it also says warning, is to beware, be vigilant, there might be obstacles. The message that I'm getting for you, number 2, is in the very near future that you are definitely going to find love. And when you find it, to be circumspect and keep your balance, keep the knowledge that you've gained from the past relationships and use it to help you navigate safely through it. Not to close off or to have walls, but to have your eyes open to what's actually going on with the other person and not blind yourself to it because you're so happy within yourself that you don't want to see But be sure to go into it with eyes wide open and seeing very clearly what you're getting into. And I feel that you're going to have a very successful relationship coming soon. You're on your way. It won't be long. The message is just to go into it with your eyes wide open and keep that balance of being in the moment and just being content. Allow the relationship to enjoy it the same way you've been enjoying your present life. When this new relationship comes, to enjoy it the exact same way, not to get caught off guard or to make foolish mistakes because you get too excited, but to just maintain that balance, and everything should work out just perfectly. And that's the message I get for number 2. Thank you. We'll go on to number 3. Hello, number 3. Those of you who have picked number 3, the message seems very clear to me here. In the recent past, you've been pretending to be happy and enjoy life, but really inside, you've been feeling futile, like nothing is ever going to make you happy, or that you're never going to get the relationship you desire. I feel like with the eagle here, it's just been, you're like feeling like everything's just always stays the same and it never changes. And you're really wanting a challenge in the status quo. You're wanting an opportunity to come along. In the past, you felt like that you do your best to just enjoy your life, but underneath you're feeling this is the recent past. But then in the present, I feel like something happened to like shake you up, and there was an abrupt change, and it caused you to like put up your guard, and also to this change caused, it's making you stronger is what it's doing. And stalemate, standoff, no way out. The change that happened has caused you to do your best to stay positive, do your best to get out of a situation. So I feel like in the present you've come to kind of terms with the fact that things weren't progressing the way you would want them to in your life, and now there's been something that's happening right now that's causing you to take a new look at it, and you're determined to get out of this stagnation, out of this stalemate, and you're feeling the energy of valor is what I feel here. You're feeling like that you're going to take it on as a challenge, you're going to take it on as a project to get yourself out of this stagnation that you feel like you've been in. And let's see what the near future is. Temptation. I feel that you need to push away temptations to do this. And in the near future, take some time to just, this card is luxury. It's 4 of Cups. Take some time to just be with your own emotions here and push away the temptations, the things that you know aren't good for you. Push those away, because this shakeup is, you're shifting from pretending into actually being honest with yourself here. And in doing that, you have to push away the things that you know aren't good for you and be honest with yourself, and take some time to like kind of just sit with that. Sit with the things that you know. You're going to feel a little bit lonely and a little bit sad when you get these things out of your life, these things that aren't good for you. It's going to be a process here, but it is the beginning of your quest. And like these birds here, they're migrating. You're migrating onto something better. So in the near future, you will be in a transitionary energy where you're leaving behind. You've taken on you're taking on new motivation to get your life on track. And in doing so, you're pushing away the things that aren't good for you. And it is a process. So when you feel lonely or you feel sad, just kind of count your blessings and look around you and see all the things that you do have and try to stay focused on those, because this card is luxury. This card here, even though she's sad and alone, there's a lot of luxury in this moment. And the reason that there's luxury is because sometimes in our lives, Spirit has it for us to be alone and get in touch with our soul, which is the most inspiring, beautiful, wonderful thing of all. And that is a luxury that we don't always have when we're busy and life is distracting us from this. So take advantage of this time to realize all the blessings that you do have. And in doing so, you will begin migrating out into a better future. I want to see for you what that future might be, because I feel like now in the near future is a transitionary time for you. You're coming to terms with there's been some disruptions in your life, and you're coming to terms with what it is that's good for you, what it is that's not good for you, what it is you need to be doing. And you're trying to get out of like a stagnation that you're in. And whether it's in your relationship or just within yourself, let's see, you're migrating toward the heart chakra is what I pulled. Okay, you're going to be feeling more love here with the person in your life, with the people in your life. There's a disruption right now in your relationship with yourself, I believe. I feel like you're feeling that there's just things that are not serving you, that are not making you happy, that are causing you to be stagnant, you've been pretending that you're happy when you're not, and you're coming to terms with that. You're coming to terms with I don't know what it is that has shaken you up. Let me see if I can get a card for that. Something has shaken your world up in the recently. It looks like, okay, it looks like it says third party. So I think that there's been a third person. There's been a person in your life that's not been good for you. They weren't a true friend. They weren't a true relationship. They weren't a true boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever they are. They weren't true to you. And you're trying to be strong through this and put on a good face. But inside you're feeling stagnant and like you just want things to change. You're feeling blocked. In the near future, the way out of this is to push away the things that you know aren't good for you and get them out of your life for a while, even if it's just temporarily, and sit with yourself and be with yourself and enjoy yourself and get in touch with your heart. And what's this going to do is migrate you out into a better energy that is to come. So, what is the energy that is to come, please? Yes, victory and success. So victory and success is on its way in a relationship that you're dealing with. But for now, you're having to come to terms with some truths of it. And I think it's within you more than the other person. I don't really see the energy of the other person. I see that there might be some gossip or some people in your life that aren't making it any easier. But I feel that that you have to face some truths within yourself. And in doing that, that's what's going to migrate you out of this stalemate that you're in. You're in a status quo, bored, unhappy within inside yourself, and you're transforming that from the progression here as you go from feeling like things are futile into deciding to take action and get out of this energy, and in the near future you're going to be realizing that you are enough just as you are. And that's going to shift everything when that becomes a deep part of your consciousness, is that you are enough just as you are. You don't need the drinking or the partying or the fake friends. You don't need all that. That you are enough just as you are. And my dear, I don't know who this reading is for, but you are moving out of, it's all from within yourself too. You're doing a really good job of just moving out of getting in touch with your soul and who you are, and focusing on the love that's in your own heart, and realizing that you are enough just as you are. And let's see if there's any future romance for my single number 3. We have migrating on a quest, knowing where you're going. So I feel like this 4 of Cups period is for you to figure out exactly where it is you want to go. And then you're moving on with the migration here. So take some time to figure out luxury. I don't know the right word, but just enjoy the luxury of just focusing on yourself instead of focusing on your friends and focusing on what everyone else is doing. Focus on yourself. It's a luxury. And then I have prosperity begins. So I see the 2 hands here. And yes, I wanted to know, I asked Spirit if there was a new relationship or an improved, if you're in a relationship or hoping to be in one, if it's in the near future. And it says prosperity begins. So prosperity is going to begin when you realize that you are enough just as you are. You don't need all the overindulgences right now. Just push them away. Push away the drinking, the partying, maybe the overworking, the overeating, whatever it is that's not good for you. And just sit with yourself and realize that you are enough just as you are. And then you're going to move out of the energy of stagnation and into a prosperous, beautiful new beginning. And that's what I have for number 3. Thank you guys. I hope this was helpful. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up. And if you want to see more, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And until we meet again, be blessed. Bye.